Marketing has always been about connection. It's about finding the people who need what you have and earning their attention. For a long time, the tools were blunt. A billboard, a television commercial, a newspaper ad. These were megaphones shouting into a crowd, hoping the right people were listening. But the crowd has changed. Everyone has a screen, a voice, a choice. Shouting no longer works. We've entered an age where the most valuable resource isn't money, it's permission and trust. And now in 2025, a new tool has arrived, one that promises to change the very nature of how we connect. That tool is artificial intelligence. And it's not just another megaphone, it's a whisper, a personal conversation at an impossible scale. AI is fundamentally reshaping the landscape of advertising. It's not magic, but it can feel like it. Think of it as the ultimate assistant, one that can sift through mountains of information that no human team ever could. It looks for patterns, for whispers of interest, for the subtle clues people leave behind as they navigate their digital lives. This isn't about spying, it's about listening. It's about understanding that the person who buys running shoes might also be interested in marathon training guides, not just more shoes. AI helps us move from making broad guesses to making informed, empathetic predictions about what might serve our audience next, transforming our marketing from an interruption into a welcome and anticipated service. The shift we're seeing in 2025 is profound. Last year, many businesses were just dipping their toes in the water, experimenting with AI as a fun gadget to create a catchy image or write a clever headline. It was a novelty. Today it's becoming the engine. Smart companies are integrating AI deep into their core strategies. It's no longer just about making ads prettier or faster, it's about making them smarter and more effective. The focus is shifting from creating flashy, one-off creative stunts to building systems that deliver real, measurable results, driving sales and building genuine long-term customer relationships through consistently relevant communication. This transformation represents a fundamental change in marketing philosophy. We are moving away from the old model of campaign-based thinking, where we would launch a big initiative and then wait to see the results. AI enables a state of constant, gentle conversation. It allows a business to be a persistent, helpful presence in a customer's journey. It's the difference between sending a generic holiday card to everyone on a list and remembering someone's specific birthday with a thoughtful note. This is the promise of AI in advertising, to help us serve our smallest viable audience, the people who want to hear from us, with the care and attention they truly deserve. The most effective marketing feels like it was made just for you. It speaks to your specific needs, your unique problems, your individual interests. For years, this was the impossible dream for businesses trying to reach thousands or millions of people. We settled for grouping people into broad categories like moms or young men. But AI changes the math. It allows for what we call hyper-personalization. By analyzing data ethically and respectfully, AI can see people not as demographics but as individuals with complex, evolving behaviors. It notices who clicks on what, who watches which videos, and who buys which products, creating a nuanced picture of what someone truly cares about. Imagine a company that sells gardening supplies. In the past, they might send the same email about tomato seeds to their entire customer list. But with AI, they can do better. The system might notice that one customer has only ever bought tools for indoor herbs, while another has consistently purchased supplies for a large vegetable patch. AI-powered tools can then automatically send the first customer an article on the 5 best herbs for a sunny kitchen window, and the second a guide to protecting your tomato plants from blight. This isn't just better advertising, it's a better service. It shows the customer that you see them, and that you are there to help them succeed in their specific project. This capability is powered by a new generation of tools that are becoming more accessible every day. Platforms like Google Analytics 4, HubSpot, and Salesforce Einstein now have sophisticated AI built right in. These systems act as predictive engines, looking at past behavior to forecast future needs. They can predict which customers are likely to stop buying, allowing a business to reach out with a helpful offer before they leave. They can anticipate what a customer might want next, suggesting a complementary product that genuinely adds value. It's like having a shopkeeper who knows your taste so well they can set aside the perfect item for you before you even walk in the door. Furthermore, generative AI tools are making the creation of this personalized content faster than ever. Tools like Adobe Firefly or Runway can generate countless variations of an image or a video in minutes. This means a single marketing idea can be tailored to dozens of different micro-audiences. The ad shown to a seasoned gardener can feature a different image and slightly different text than the one shown to a complete beginner. This allows businesses to scale empathy. They can speak the right language and show the right picture to each person, making every interaction feel more personal, more relevant, and ultimately, more human, even when it's powered by a machine. With all this talk of autonomous systems and predictive engines, it's easy to imagine a future where marketers are replaced by algorithms. But that would be a profound mistake. Technology is a tool, not a replacement for humanity. AI is brilliant at identifying patterns, optimizing delivery, and executing tasks at a massive scale. It can tell you what is happening and who is responding, but it cannot tell you why. It doesn't understand culture, it doesn't have empathy, and it cannot invent a truly novel idea from a place of deep human insight. The most important work in marketing is still, and will always be, human work. Creativity is not a calculation, it's a leap of faith. It's the ability to tell a story that resonates on an emotional level, to create a brand that people want to be a part of. An AI can generate 1,000 images of a happy family, but a human creative director is the one who knows which specific image will evoke a feeling of nostalgia, trust, and belonging. AI can write 100 different taglines, but a human strategist is the one who understands the cultural moment and crafts the one phrase that captures the essence of a movement. The technology handles the repetitive, laborious tasks, freeing up human minds to focus on what they do best: strategy, empathy, and big ideas. The best marketing teams of 2025 and beyond will be those that form a partnership with AI. They will use it as a co-pilot, not an autopilot. They will ask the AI to analyze the data, to run the tests, to generate the variations. Then the human team will step in to interpret those results, to find the meaning in the noise, and to make the final strategic decisions. The true value comes from this collaboration. A human can ask the AI a better question, and the AI, in turn, can provide data that sparks a new, unexpected creative insight in the human. It is a virtuous cycle where technology amplifies human talent. Therefore, the brands that will thrive are not the ones that simply automate everything. They will be the ones that use automation to become more human. They will use the time saved by AI to talk to more customers, to understand their stories more deeply, and to build real community. They will use the data provided by AI not to manipulate, but to serve. The human touch, the quirky idea, the heartfelt apology, the act of genuine generosity cannot be programmed. In a world filled with AI-generated content, these uniquely human moments will become more valuable and more powerful than ever before. Embracing this new era of AI is not without its challenges. One of the biggest hurdles is the simple fact that many organizations are not ready for it. Their customer data is messy and stored in different, disconnected systems. Their internal culture might be resistant to change, attached to the old ways of doing things. Furthermore, there's a significant concern among the public about privacy. People are wary of how their data is being used, and they are quick to lose trust in companies that seem intrusive or opaque. A brand that rushes into AI without a solid foundation of trust and a clean house of data will likely do more harm than good. The wisest path forward is not a giant revolutionary leap, but a series of small, deliberate steps. Instead of trying to implement a massive, all-encompassing AI system overnight, a company should start with a single, manageable project. Perhaps they begin by using an AI tool to improve the search function on their website. Once that is working well and delivering value, they can move on to the next step, using AI to offer personalized product recommendations. Later, they might develop a simple AI-powered chatbot to answer common customer questions. This iterative, pragmatic approach respects an organization's limits and allows it to learn and adapt as it goes. This careful journey is essential because the ultimate goal is not just to use technology, but to build and maintain trust. Every interaction a company has with a customer is a chance to either strengthen or weaken that bond. When AI is used thoughtfully, it can strengthen the bond by making experiences more helpful and relevant. But when used carelessly, it can feel creepy and manipulative, shattering trust in an instant. This is why ethics must be at the very center of any AI strategy. Companies must be transparent about how they are using AI and the data that fuels it. They must always give customers control over their own information. Ultimately, the future of advertising with AI is not about a cold, robotic efficiency. It is about using powerful technology to foster a deeper, more respectful, and more meaningful connection between a business and the people it seeks to serve. It's about combining the analytical power of the machine with the irreplaceable spark of human creativity, empathy, and ethical judgment. The companies that navigate this transition with care, with a commitment to their customers' well-being, and with a clear sense of purpose will be the ones who not only succeed, but who earn the right to lead us into the future of marketing.